Sarah Milliken. All right, she just won this pageant. Now, when I first saw this story, it said that she was named Miss Alabama, right? So, look, man, I don't know anything about pageants for real. I just that's not my lane. I don't know all the pageants. All right. So when I saw the headline, I'm like, yet again, like I really wasn't shocked because we've seen so many other pageants and different contests where they'll give it to anybody, right? You could be a man playing as a female, and they'll give you they'll give that man the woman award, like whatever it is. So to see this big morbidly obese female get named, Miss Alabama, it's I wasn't shocked, but it was like, oh man, here we go again. That's really what it was for me. Like, here we go again, right? And so I said, you know what? I started seeing people saying she didn't win Miss Alabama. She's not Miss Alabama. I'm like, well, what are they talking about? Because the international news says Miss Alabama. So I got this article. Let me go ahead and bring this in. And this is from 1819 News. All right. Shout out to 1819 News. All right. I could look, man. I don't know if they consider it. I consider y'all friends of the show. All right. I don't know if it's mutual or not, but I got love for 1819 News because to me they put out just the most common sense articles and just explain things in just make it basic. Like we understand it, right? Explain it to me like I'm in kindergarten. That's what they do. So shout out to them. So they got this article. All right. What's the big deal? Miss Alabama, Sarah Milliken isn't the real Miss Alabama. Uh-oh. You don't say. Now, and there she, oh my Lord, there she is. Let me tell y'all something, man. No disrespect to anybody. Look, I'm a chubby little dude myself, man. I'm chubby, I'm a little fat. I need to lose a little. I need to lose some weight. All right, cool. I'm not finna be playing like I need to be. I'm supposed to be Mr. Universe. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not over here playing like I'm like Mr. Iron Man, CrossFit American or whatever they got these. I'm not playing like that. So likewise, I don't think that she should be playing like she's the face of beauty. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's see here. Let's go down. But that's a big old female, though. I'll tell you that much. All right. So, an Atmore woman who won a state pageant is getting a lot of attention, but not in the way she probably hoped. Sarah Milliken worked for 8 years to win the title of Miss National American Alabama. All right, y'all notice the name Miss National American Alabama. Finally, in 2024, after 3 attempts, she was crowned in May. She was interviewed by WKRG in Mobile, and that's when her story went viral. And it went viral because she is a big sensation. All right, I mean, no pun intended or pun intended, whatever. But my gosh, wow. That's a all right. That's a massive human. All right. So let's see here. Let's get to the there's a nice video to watch. Y'all need to watch that video right there. Fat positive influencers are all dying. You don't say. Wow. I thought obese people live to be 100. Anyway, let's see here. Now, a week after Milliken appeared on WKRG, all right, that station down in Mobile, the station did another story about what they called cyberbullying and called it their #1 story. They also called her Miss Alabama, which is not her title. So that may be where they came from. The WKRG down in Mobile interviewed her. They called her Miss Alabama, and that's incorrect because she's not Miss Alabama. That's a whole nother agency, a whole nother pageant. Now, let's get to the base. Let's get to the specifics. Let's see here. National outlets quickly jumped on the bandwagon, continuing to call Milliken quote unquote Miss Alabama. However, the misrepresentation of the title has gotten the attention of many people, including former Miss Alabama, Amy Beth Shaver. And I remember her name too, by the way. I do remember that lady's name. Let's see here. Shaver explained that there is only one Miss Alabama title, and that is for the pageant that sends competitors to Miss America. There's also Miss Alabama USA, which sends contestants to Miss USA pageant. So basically, there's these many pageants. All right, there are many beauty pageants and different types of pageants. Even in the state of Alabama, they got different ones. And so calling her Miss Alabama is incorrect because there's an actual Miss Alabama pageant. The one that this lady, this morbidly obese female, the one that she won, all right, is not that. She won, like I said. Let me go back up here. It was called Miss National American Alabama. All right, that's what it's called. NAM is the pageant name, National American Alabama, or something like that. So some along them lines. So there's a whole another pageant. Now, let's keep going in this article. Let's see here. Shaver said, so Miss Amy Shaver, that's the lady that actually has won Miss Alabama before. Shaver said Miss America owns the rights to Miss Alabama title, all right, which Shaver had won previously. So it is improper to use that title for another pageant. If you are a pageant person, you're only going to participate in either Miss America or Miss USA. Okay, that's true, because even I don't know about all these pageants. I've always heard about Miss USA and Miss America. And I remember even thinking, like, aren't they the same thing? Like back in my youth, I would be like, aren't they the same? But they would be called something different. So now I understand more about why they call them something different, because they are different. Let's see here. The National American Miss Pageant Awards, winners with scholarships, self-care products, and other prizes. The National American Miss. That's what this big female Sarah Milliken won. She won the Alabama division of that, of National American Miss. All right. Man, shout out to 1819 News, man. 1819 News coming with the facts and just giving it to us raw. That way there's no question about why she called this, why is she not called that, or why are they getting mad about her being called Miss Alabama? Well, here's the breakdown of why that is.